teens want to experience more pleasure to succeed. Is this a healthy concept?
I think it's a terrible concept. The word pressure in and of itself to me is a negative. We talk about peer pressure, academic pressure. I always encourage my children to do well in school, as I encourage my clients to do well in school. I have studies that they've done, longevity studies over 20, 30 years, that yes, the more education you get, the better, more money you make, the better your job is, more job satisfaction. They've even found side effects of education of you live longer, which they can't fully explain. You have a lower divorce rate. Your children have less rates of drug addiction and problems. So no one values education more than I do. But that should not be a pressure on the child. And now their surveys are showing that in 2001, they did a survey, 62% of kids reported feeling very highly pressured about getting good grades. This past year or two, it's gone up to 80%. I think that we're in some trouble here because I know anecdotally that there are reports that Japan has one of the highest suicide rates for children, for teenagers, because of the pressure. I hope we're not going that direction. No, I think that there's been a big disservice. It's just which the tail wags the dog. The universities, some of them get their funds cut. They need money. And you hear them on television now and radio. It was never like that years ago, where they're advertising and marketing to kids. This college, this private school, we have connections with this and that. These are all $45,000, $50,000, $55,000 a year schools. I have a client whose husband is a police officer, and they don't have a lot of money. They have mortgaged their house now 2 or 3 times. They have two children in college, each one in a private college. They're basically paying $100,000 a year to colleges. I don't see it. The debt they're placing themselves in, and their children. They're helping the children, but also the children have massive loans. No, I think I've been doing a lot of reading on this. It's showing that it's just not. All the studies are showing, U.S. Business World and Report has shown this, that you're not getting the bang for the buck by these high private school tuitions.
Don't you think college eventually going to learn that people can't afford? They're going to have a cutback, and some of the years they're not cutting back like everybody else?
Well, they're going to have to. They're going to have to. People are not going to be able to keep up with the accelerating rates of tuition. And the other thing is, I think the next crisis I think we're going to have, since we've passed...
Loan crisis.
Yes, is going to be the student debt crisis, yeah.